Now we shall discuss about the various crosses like single cross, double cross, three-way cross and top cross. So single cross means two inbred lines will be crossed. Two inbred lines will be crossed in single cross, and in double cross, since the name says that it is double, two single crosses will be there. Single cross means two inbred lines will be inward. Double cross, that is two single crosses, that means four inbred lines. And three-way cross is a single cross and the progeny of the single cross will be bred with the another inbred line, that is three-way cross, and top cross is single cross, not single cross, it is inbred line crossed with the open pollinated variety. So I hope this is clear. Single cross means two inbred lines will be inward. Double cross means two single crosses, and three-way cross, single cross which will be the progeny of the single cross will be crossed with an inbred line later, and top cross is inbred line which is crossed with the open pollinated variety. I hope the crosses are clear. Now let us study about, let us discuss about the various qualities of the seed. When we say the quality, it depends on the purity, it depends on the germination, vigor, viability, and what does these terms mean and how they are important for a seed. So in seed quality, now let us discuss about the seed quality. Quality, as we know, it says about how good it is. Seed quality, that says about how good it is, and seed quality can be studied under four different headings like purity, germination, vigor and viability. So under these four terms we can study about the quality of the seed. First let us talk about the purity. What does that mean? Purity, it depends upon the purity of the variety. Like if the crossing is taking place, it should be of pure in nature. That means a single variety should be continued and it should not be crossed with some other variety. And so one is purity or the original variety it should be, and the progeny should be of the same variety, and also it should be free of mixture of other seeds which can be from the different crosses, or while threshing out sometimes there will be some mixture of the seeds as well. So purity talks about that. And while certification of the seed, there are various steps under certification. For purity, they say about a 98% purity or 99% purity of the seed should be there. So that depends on these characters. And next one is germination. Germination, as we have already discussed about it, that is the popping out of the plumule and the radicle from the seed. So germination can be again studied under two headings, that is germination percentage and germination rate. Germination percentage means, suppose if we are planting some 100 seeds, out of 100 seeds, how many seeds are germinating or how many seeds are popping out of the soil. That is germination percentage. And the formula we can give as number of seeds germinated to the number of seeds planted. So this gives the germination percentage, and it may vary from crop to crop or the variety to variety of a particular crop. So if as I told earlier that if there are 100 seeds, out of 100 seeds, how many seeds are germinating or popping out? That is germination percentage. And next one is germination rate. Here rate we talk about in terms of days, like how many days the seed is taking to germinate. That is the rate. Germination rate talks about the number of days taken for germination. That is germination rate. And next one is vigor. Vigor means the robustness of the plant, or how good the plant is coming up, or how good it can sustain in the field. So vigor, it talks about the greenness of the plant or the robustness and how good it has come up, and it should be looking very good when compared to the other crop, full of green color leaves, and the height and the spreading of the leaves should be proper and robustness to withstand any climatic conditions. So that comes under vigor. So in vigor we can add it up like robustness of the plant, or how good the plant is coming up. That is vigor. And the last one is viability. Viable means it talks about the time. Suppose if we are storing the seeds for 6 months, after 6 months how many seeds have the capacity to germinate? So that is viability. Like even after storing for years, how many seeds which have been stored, how many seeds can have the capacity to germinate again? That is the viability, or in short term we can call it as a lifespan of the seed. What is the lifespan of a particular seed? It varies with crop to crop. Again, same like varieties also. It may be of 1 week or 1 month, 6 months, or 1 year, or years together. So it depends on the crop, like how long it can sustain, or after how long the seeds can come up or can germinate. So that is viability. I hope the seed quality this is clear, and I'll repeat now again. Purity, as we know, it talks about the original variety or the mixture, and germination, again the germination percentage and germination rate. And under vigor we talk about the robustness, or the how good plant is coming up. And viability means it talks about the lifespan of a particular crop, or the seed of a particular crop. So this talks about the seed quality. Next one is, we shall talk about the vegetative propagation. Like vegetative propagation, we have different parts of the plant which are used for propagation. That may be a stem, or the root, or there will be some modified stem, or a bulb, or something like kind. We know that onion is a bulb. So what is a bulb here? So vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is nothing but the using of the different parts of the plant and multiplying. And also there are some modified structures of the plant for reproduction, like bulb. As I told you, bulb we see under onion. Example, here the type of modification of the plant and the example for it is very important as examination point of view. So for bulb we know that is onion. And now what is a bulb? It is a underground modified structure. So in onion, that is modified leaves. Onion is a modified leaves. And next one is corn. Corn, you can remember example as gladiolus. It's a flower. And what is a corn? It is the swollen, modified, not modified, swollen base of the stem. Base of the stem of the plant. So that is corn. Swollen base of the stem, we call it as a corn. And the same related, the term related to corn is tuber. It is tuber, as we know, the famous example for tuber is potato, right? So under tuber, this is a swollen modified stem. Modified stem it is. It is modified, but corn is not modified, but it is a swollen base of the stem. And next one is tuberous roots. Tuberous roots are nothing but the secondary roots. Secondary roots. And for this you can remember the example as dahlia. It's a flower. So you can remember for tuberous roots. I hope these are clear. Bulb, corm, tuber, tuberous, and one more is rhizome. Rhizome you can take for ginger, right, or banana. It is also modified structure or the modified root, right? I hope these are clear, the examples of the various specialized structures of the various plants. In exam, what they give is, they will give the what is a tuber. You should know whether it is a modified stem or the modified root, and also the examples for the related terms. Otherwise, it is very obvious that we get confused in the examination and later it will be gone. So you should be very much clear about the specialized structures and their examples and how about their modifications. I hope this is clear about the structures of this. Now let us know that for propagation there are various type of propagation like callus propagation or micro propagation, and there are various types but that comes under the tissue culture, though not very much related to agronomy. There are some basics given in the textbook, but for examination not really important. Those are not really important. In that there are various mediums used like natural or growth hormones or some synthetic mediums will be used. So basics about those mediums will be effective. If you read those, that will be helpful. Otherwise, no much questions will be asked from that particular part.